Okay guys, so now let's look at the container widget. Now right now we just discovered the app bar widget and we can see that we added a text widget, right? Now app bar can only be used in the app bar. App bar has a lot of different properties also, but we want to display something in this screen, right? In the body. So to do that, a property for the scaffold is available by the name body, and you can just use a container. Okay. So you remember that you always need to end it with open and close parenthesis. Parenthesis is this brackets, okay? And now save the file, Control S, and you can see that nothing really came here because our container is empty. Okay, so container has a lot of different properties and you can look at them by just hovering your cursor over this and you will see all the properties that come with container. So there is this alignment which takes alignment, padding which takes padding. Let's first see the color property. Honestly, most of these properties you will understand on your own only when you try to practice, and we will be covering most of them while we make our simulator and calculator. Okay, so let's quickly give it a color property, and the way to define a color is that you can just write colors dot, and there are, as you can see, there are different types of colors. Let me remove this window and you can see that there are different colors. I will give it a color black. Okay, and the black screen appears because we gave it a color black, and it is coming on the entire screen because it's in the body, right? Now you can see here this symbol tells us that this is the black color. Now I can also change it to amber, and when I control save, it changes to amber. Okay, now what if I want to give my container a certain height and width? So for that I have a property of height within the container, and let's give it a height of 30. So let's see what happens when so you can see that the container shrunk down to 30. Let's make it 100. Okay, so this is something that you need to do with trial and error. There is another way, a better way to do this. That method basically uses a media query. Now that is another complicated term, so don't worry. We will be looking at it when we do the stateful widget. Okay, so let's increase the height a bit more. Okay, let's give it a 300 height. Let's give it 300. Okay, and now let me give it a width of, let's say I give it a width of 100. So now you can see that the size is shrinking as I change it. So you can do a lot of different things. You can make custom containers. Here I made a square, and you can also align them at different places by using the alignment property. Guys, I'm just giving you the basic widgets right now. Most of the properties like the alignment property, height property with efficiency, all these different properties that we would have to use in a normal application. We will be looking at it, so don't worry about them. Okay, so as we already saw the text field, now what if I want to add a text on the container itself? Now each and every widget has a property of child. Okay, and even the container has a property of child. So let's give it a child, and here I can basically add another widget. So I can give it a text and I can say hello there. This time not world. I know you guys must be annoyed. So you can see that hello there appeared, but this is not presentable. This looks very ugly, right? And plus the color is also black. So let's explore the text widget in the next